Hey guys, welcome back to Griffin's Gaming Guide. Today we're going to be going over some Season 1 DLC for Grid. This time we're going after the Fast for a Hatchback objective, where you need to get the mini hatch JCW around the Havana Paseo de Marte course. I know I've said that wrong, my apologies to anyone from Havana, in 1 minute 52.6 seconds or less. Now, in order to get this one done, you want to go to free play from the main menu, then go into the event with the following settings. You want a discipline set at race, vehicle category as seasons, vehicle class as super hatches, grid size and number of rounds as 1, track as Havana, route Paseo de Marte, laps 2, and I always set these sort of things as overcast, just to avoid any glare and obviously stay away from any wet track settings. Once you're all set, go through and buy the mini hatch JCW for 125 grand and then start the event. Now, before you actually take control of the mini, you're going to need to go into your tuning by pressing triangle or Y, and then move your gear ratios all the way to the right, obviously to long, and then move your springs, dampers, anti-roll bars and brake bias one movement to the right. Obviously firming them up and moving the brake bias one section closer to the front of the car. Once you've done so, you then want to go through and set your ABS, traction control and stability control all to 2, and then go through and take control of the Mini. Now, this course can be a little bit naughty, especially if you haven't extended your gear ratios, as you're basically going to be redlining the car on one of the long straights that you're going to find on the track. As for the corners, they're quite tight, so obviously having everything firmed up will allow you to be able to get through the corners a lot easier. Make good use of your handbrake in some of the tighter turns, and turn your racing line on in the settings if you haven't done so already, which will give you a much better kind of visual on where you should be braking and where you should be getting the hammer down. Now, like with the other objective guides that we've put up for the DLC in Grid, ensuring that you've got 2 laps means that you can use lap 1 as kind of like a practice sighting lap, and then lap 2 as your hot lap, as you're going to be going over the start finishing line from lap 1 to lap 2 considerably faster than you ordinarily would do when you start the race, even with a rolling start, which will significantly reduce your lap time on lap 2, as you're going to be going over at roughly 130, 140 miles an hour across the start finishing line, rather than starting off at about 40 miles an hour. You're already a few seconds ahead of yourself. Take some practice on this track as well, as there's a couple of hairpins in it which can really throw you up. We've just gone around one now. For me, I found it a lot easier just to simply tap the handbrake and then drift around the corner and then get back on the power as soon as your car's level and willing to do so. It's kind of one of them, you need to get a feel for it sort of things, rather than me sitting here and giving you precise instructions. Especially around this track, you're going to need to find kind of your own way. Use the settings I've given you and just practice until you manage to knock the time off. Bit of a tricky one, this one, but it is a gold trophy. And obviously 60 gamer score if you're playing it on the Xbox. So then guys, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Let me know down in the comment section how you're getting on with the fast for a hatchback objective. Please ensure you subscribe to Griffin's Gaming Guides. After you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future Grid DLC content. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.